This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Wiseman. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Ivy. And it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now, here's Ivy. Passes it to Cunningham. Pass to Bagley. Switch. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Defense is right there. Clock at 2. Got a piece of it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now, Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. The 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. From 10 feet out, it's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. First quarter of play, 1 minute played, 5 on the clock, 14 feet away. They get it back. Bagley with the bucket.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And the pass to Bagley. Bogdanovich looking around. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Dinwiddie with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Stewart checked in for James Wiseman. That one misses. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. The shot missing. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's Cunningham. And he banks in the layup.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Down low, Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Now, here's Cunningham. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Here's Bagley. The 8-footer. And that one goes long. And they get it back. Brooklyn trailing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Johnson, a wide open look. And the 3-ball is good. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bagley finds Bogdanovich. Passes it to Stewart. Now here's Ivy. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Ivy's got 5 points so far. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. And he's a physical 6'8 center for the Pistons. And it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here's Ivy. He has 5. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bridges, right side. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Cunningham with it. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. Bridges misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the ball.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Ivy. After the basket by Brooklyn. Right side Bagley. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Takes a three. They get it again. Claxton, no good. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Philadelphia.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson for three. Rebound by the Pistons. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Johnson. That's Mills in for Dinwiddie. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The Pistons making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Pass to Diallo. Now here's Hayes, covered by Mills. Burks against Thomas. Burks kicks to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Durant. Tight defense on him. Over Claxton. And that's good off the glass that time.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Mills looking it over. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Right wing, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pistons have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
That's good for Thomas on the assist by Bridges.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And Detroit has possession. 3-point lead. There's the pass to Diallo. Now Stewart. And here's Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside. Here's Duran. Stewart trying to get open. Duran the pass to Burks. Over Thomas. Detroit, no good that time either. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And Mills kicks to Bridges. It's Thomas on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Pistons leading by 3. And Brooklyn making a change here. Curry's checked in. Out left to the wing. Stewart against O'Neal. Passes to Claxton. The shot comes out. And Detroit the other way now. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Detroit, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
That free throw good from Diallo. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Diallo hits them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. To the inside, Claxton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Diallo. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Looking for Stewart, he gets it there. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's Thomas. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thomas against Diallo. Thomas passes to O'Neal. Thomas surveying the D. Doesn't go for him. The Pistons go the other way with it. Now Diallo. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Duran, no good. Nets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Ivy's checked in for Detroit. And both free throws good for Thomas.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now, here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Nets trail by 5. They've got Cameron Johnson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. George, with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls, it seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
Now, you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
And Harris drops them both. Pistons leading by 3. Ivy kicks to Bagley. Pass to Ivy. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off. Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
First free throw is good. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Craig, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bridges checks in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Johnson up top. To the wing on the left. For 3, Bridges. No good that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The Nets trail by 5. Here's Dinwiddie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by the Nets.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Basket counts. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside, Bagley. The pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Cunningham. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Cunningham's got his third bucket of the night.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 11.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 5. Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Claxton. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Diallo, he's checked in for Detroit. Pistons passing it around. Ivy dishes to Bagley. Rebound, Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. There's the dish to Ivy. Back to Wiseman. In the corner, it's Diallo. Looking to end the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Brooklyn with the ball. Pistons trail by 3.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Claxton the pass to Johnson, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Wiseman. Diallo with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Bridges against Diallo. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Pistons trailing. And here's Ivy. He has 5. To the middle. Johnson over to help. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges, no one around him. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Detroit's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ivy. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. To stop the drought, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Diallo kicks to Ivy. Top of the key, Wiseman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Diallo, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here's Bridges. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Pistons shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. Here's Ivy. They get it back. Goes back up. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. The fadeaway. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. Here's Diallo. Dinwiddie with some nice D. The Nets with the lead. Here's Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Curry comes in for Bridges, and Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. And that one falls for Johnson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Diallo the pass to Bagley.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile. Very hard to stop without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion. And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And just like you'd want to see assertive basketball.
He threw that one down, Greg, so hard you could feel the strength over here. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Here's Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Thomas on the wing. Three-pointer. That shot missing. The Pistons go the other way with it. Now Diallo. He has 6. Here's Bagley. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Hayes with the steal. Diallo inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Bagley. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Burks against Thomas.
Ooh, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Back to Burks. And there's the pass to Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. A 3-ball. Passes it to Diallo. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Diallo's got 8 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Burks over Thomas. Burks' shot is good. And now a 4-point Piston lead.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Curry against Diallo. Taken away by Hayes. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Joe Harris is checked in for Curry. And then for Detroit, Stewart checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Diallo. Now, here's Stewart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the well is running dry.
Child, please.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one. Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham passes to Burks. Cunningham inside. Harris is there. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Now here's Hayes, covered by Mills. Stewart against O'Neal. Pistons passing it around. Here's Duran. And he can't bank that one in. Nets trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. It's Thomas on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Detroit ending the second quarter with a 13-4 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, got to be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Nets trail by 4. On the court for the Pistons, Bagley is out there with Weissman. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Ivy in at the point. Now, here's Bridges. And the 3 off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ivy kicks to Hayes. Johnson with the block. For 3, Bridges. Bagley with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
He takes it in. Hayes, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Here's Dinwiddie. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Ivy kicks to Hayes. Now, here's Ivy. He has 5. Bogdanovic dishes to Ivy. Loud pass to Bagley. That's tipped.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Inside, Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists in the game. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. He dishes it to Johnson. The offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's what we call a high-effort play by Dorian Finney-Smith. Takes it right to the defense and gets the whistle.
The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Hayes. Both good from the line that time. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Cunningham kicks to Bagley. Pass to Ivan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. Wiseman finds Bogdanovich. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Nets trail by 4. Bridges with it. The pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks to Johnson. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wiseman. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes it to Wiseman. Rebounded by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
First one falls for him.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Bagley. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Shoots off the step back. Detroit, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Diallo, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Cunningham against Dinwiddie. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Bridges against Diallo. And it's denied. They get it back. Ivy bangs home the trifecta. Ivy's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Ivy. And here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Ivy kicks to Diallo. The pass to Bagley. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Ivy. From deep. The rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Curry looking it over. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Ivy, guarded by Kerr. Now the pass to Wiseman. The Pistons working the ball around now. Loud pass to Bagley. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Then for the Pistons, Duran comes in for Wiseman. And it's Stewart in for Marvin Bagley. Nets trail by 5. Here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. That shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Cunningham. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Curry against Diallo. Outside Curry. From 8. And it's blocked. Now Diallo. He's got 8. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And Diallo, no good on that one. Nets trail by 9. Burks with the steal. Down low. Here's Stewart. And that one goes, feeding him with the lead pass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Thomas. Passes it to Curry. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And he makes the first. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest. Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 4-point Piston lead.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Curry against Diallo. Back to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Diallo. Back to Cunningham. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Now here is Harris. He's got 7. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. Here's Claxton. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 16. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Mills passes to O'Neal. Outside Thomas. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
The pass to O'Neal. Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Mills in the corner for the tie. No good on the shot. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 3-point lead. Diallo kicks to Burks. Pass to Wiseman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Mills. D right on him. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Wiseman. From deep 3-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pistons ahead, up by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Nets trail by 5. Dinwiddie with it. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson with it for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bagley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the Pistons with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Let's keep it alive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. And the first one drops.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. It's blocked. Here now is Dinwiddie. To the inside. It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Claxton.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And so it's Detroit with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Cunningham against Bridges. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Cunningham finds Bagley. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Inside. Here's Claxton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 1-point game. Wiseman no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here's Ivy. Bogdanovich finds Cunningham. Wiseman the pass to Cunningham. Here's Wiseman. Got a hand on it. Here's Bridges. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes to Ivy. Right side, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Ivy. To end the run. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 3. Bridges inside. Cunningham's there. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Bridges outside. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Now, here's Ivy. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Wiseman's got his first points of the game.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Nets.
Now, Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Bagley. No good from Finney-Smith. Pistons trail by 4. That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Wiseman with the ball. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson inside. Buries it down low. And the Nets lead by 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Back to Bogdanovich. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Here's Dinwiddie. And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trail by 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. And the pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by the Nets. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Dinwiddie. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Ivy following the bucket by the Nets. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing. Nets leading by 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cunningham. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And here's Ivy. Shoots over Bridges. Here's Bagley.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Diallo's checked in for Cunningham. No luck that time either. The Nets on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaden Ivey.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's Detroit with it. Following the bucket by the Nets. Tries again, and it goes down 2 points. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 17 rebounds. Brooklyn leading by 8. Dinwiddie outside. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. That one off the back iron and out. Bridges with the steal. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson with the bounce pass. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Bridges. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. .116 left in the fourth. And here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And that brings them within single digits. Brooklyn making some changes. Brown's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Watanabe comes in for Johnson. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Wiseman. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Sumner. The pass to Watanabe. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For the three. A rebound by the Nets. Passes it to Sumner. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.